I do what I do. He knows what I'm about to tell him right now. It's Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth. That's what I do.
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Inside, outside, I can just fight. So I just feel like if it gets down to the wire, and we gotta lock it up, I'm out on top.
Hey, look, as you can see how I'm looking, I stay solid. I'm always solid. I stay fucked something up, right? You know what I'm saying? To the fans that know.
Do that job outside the ring. I'm a fighter. Like I said before, ain't no safety on the clock, so I'm ready.
When I was a casual, I thought as a casual, I spoke like a casual, and I looked at boxing like a casual. But when I became a hardcore, I put away all those casual things. This is Michael Rogers, and welcome to Bodywork Boxing. Okay, so let's get into some body work. Let's go ahead and give you the entree. And I'm so excited because we got Undisputed going on and everybody distracted about all these other things, and all I could think about is the Ironman turning into Thanos. We got the Ironman, Jermell Charlo, taking on Brian Castano. And this is a big deal, man. This is the first time in the 4-belt era you get a super welterweight with all the chips on the line. We got Jermell Charlo, 34 wins, 1 loss, 18 knockouts. He's 154 pounds, weighed in today at 153 pounds precise, 5'11" with a 73-inch arm reach. Born in May of 1990, 31 years of age. He boxed 234 rounds, and right now he got a 51.43% KO rate. However, this will be his 10th title fight, and he has had 8 knockouts. Let's talk about his nemesis, Brian El Boxy Castano. 17 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw, 12 KOs, 154 pounds. He weighed in at 153 pounds and a quarter ounce. He 5'7.5" with a 67.5 arm reach. He also fights orthodox. Born in September the 12th, 1989 from Argentina. 66.67 KO rate with 108 rounds boxed. Body work. Now, when we talking about the Ironman, we talking about a person that after the Thanos Monterosian fight decided not to create division with his brother, but he decided to separate from Ronnie Shields as his personal trainer and forge his own path to greatness and link up with the great coach Derek James, who's also synonymous with coaching Earl the Truth Spence. He got with him the other half of Lions Only, and since then he's, like I said before, he had 10 fights with 8 knockouts. This will be his 10th fight with 8 knockouts. And what I would like to point out is that this is a guy that has a personality that is often misunderstood, often misconstrued, because he speaks his mind. But that very same personality that we love outside of the ring is the very same thing that we herald inside of the ring. He's volatile, the perfect combination of hand speed, power, and foot speed to deliver a product that can't be denied.
As it turned out, he was ahead on 2 of the 3
spicy,
cards.
please. And perhaps his most deadly weapon is the right hand. The right hand.
But Jermell Charlo with a vicious knockout, the 14th of his career as he improves to 29-0.
I did say he had a right hand, right? Just make sure he does have a right hand, right?
Charlo took a couple of rounds to figure out his awkward opponent, then let loose with right hands and finished the fight in the third.
Now, does he have a chin? They don't call him Ironman for nothing. I'm glad you asked.
Only encountered with precision.
Mel showed that he could change levels and that he also has one-shot body work knockout power.
And it's a double jab, and then he's going to go downstairs with it. And you know, the weird thing about it is that punch was obviously was quite a punch. Wow, right?
One of the things I like most about Mel is his suddenness. He can hurt you. He like a viper. When he hits you, and then he's going to close the gap.
After 7 rounds, our unofficial score, Steve Farhood. Jackson up by 3, but here's Charlo finishing Jackson. That's it! History made in Las Vegas!
So when we look at all these combination of skills and everything that Jermell actually puts on display when he's in the ring, you can't help but wonder about his coach in Derrick James and what kind of things do he do and what do he say? Because I look at him like a mad scientist. He's probably in my top 3 right now as far as coaches that I think are very, very effective. I don't know if he get the proper shine that he needs, but found a couple things about, you know, and what he says in his corner and how he goes about business. And in this particular one, he actually told Jermell what to do defensively. He complimented him, told him what he liked. He also told him about that body work.
Do not open up. When you shoot that jab, look for the right hand, because he's shooting the right hand over the top. Continue to stay composed. Do not listen. Make sure you keep the left hand up higher. Left hand up higher. Left hand up higher. Keep popping the jab, stepping over. Look for the hook. Look for the body shot. You got to get busy. What round is it? What round is it? What's that? What round is it? I can't hear you. What round is it? 10. Coming up. Listen. You good? Good. Listen. Start. You have condition up here, right? Start shooting hook to the body shot. Shoot the shot over. Double the jab and make it dip to the right hand. I need you to keep stepping over to the right. Not try. Do it. Keep the you control in the distance like you're doing. I like it.
He said, don't try, do it. And that's the kind of coach you need in your corner to help you make adjustments, be assertive, and navigate you through the tricky fights. And I think that a coach like Derrick James would be a prime candidate going up against a fighter in Castano who has yet to taste defeat. I mean, we're talking about a fighter that he's an aggressive, come forward fighter. He likes to change levels a lot. He likes to throw flurries of punches, and he can go upstairs as well as downstairs. And from what I'm seeing is, I think he's a lot more effective downstairs. In this one, you see him being very aggressive against Lara, who is no sucker. And I think here he's doing his flurries, being aggressive, got Lara shelling up, and he actually hurt Lara to the body. But this is who Castano is. A flurry come forward fighter, you know, is somewhat controlled aggression, you know. And I really think that what's going to happen is it's going to boil down to mistakes. His goal might be to outpoint Jermell. That's what it might be, because he might be effective in outpointing Jermell, because Jermell is he's very limited in his shots that he throws. He don't just throw a bunch of shots and just hope they land. But I see that Castano, he likes to throw a lot of flurries, and he makes this one mistake that I keep seeing where he'll do some flurries, then he'll go to the high guard, but it's a high guard and a split guard, and it's almost rhythmic to where I think Jermell could probably time it. Let's look at it. See the split high guard right after the flurry and the split. You see it? Can you see it? I think that's something that Mel can take advantage of with his timing and his great accuracy. All in all, I think it's an excellent fight. And the question is, can Castano take Mel's power? Does Castano have enough power to gain Mel's respect and actually hurt him? I believe that he's very efficient with the unsuspecting body shots, but I reason that his power shots to the head won't be enough to even, be effective against Mel. I don't think he connects enough, and they're both effective at body work, which is my kind of fight. I understand that the judges, they lean towards the aggressor, which that might lend Castano an advantage, but it must be effective aggression. And just like in these videos, we see Castano throwing a lot of flurries, but in a lot of those, he really didn't connect. So they like accurate, more efficient fighter. They like those who impose their will and controls the ring, i.e. ring generalship. And the bottom line, Mel tasted defeat before at the hands of the judges. I don't think he's going to allow that to happen again. I think he has more power. He's more accurate. He has the height advantage at 3.5 inches. He has the reach advantage at 5.5 inches. Rounds fought. Mel fought 234 rounds. Castano has fought 108 rounds. That's 126 more rounds boxed. So with the legacy on the line, I think the Ironman turns into Thanos, becomes undisputed. I think Castano suffers his first loss by stoppage. And out of respect, I'm not going to predict, what round or anything like that. And it's no slight to Castano, because, like I said, he's nothing to shake a stick at. And he's every bit into this fight. I'm just leaning towards Mel, and I hope he do his thing. Body work.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
My word, I do what I do. He knows what I'm about to tell him right now. It's Mr. Keep running your mouth. That's what I do.
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Inside, outside, I can just fight. So I just feel like if it gets down to the wire, we gotta lock it up, I'm out on top.
Hey man, hey look, as you can see how I'm looking, I stay solid. I'm always solid. I stay fucked solid up, bro. You know what I'm saying? To the fans that don't.
Yeah, you jump outside the ring. I'm a fighter. Like I said before, ain't no safety on the clock, so